Hi air signs, this is Paulette from WaterChariotTarot, and I'm going to go ahead and do your cosmic reading. So we're going to do 3 oracle cards, and then afterwards we're going to go ahead and put down some tarot cards. I would like to mention, please like and subscribe. Also check out the links in the comment section for those who like to collect oracle cards and tarot cards. And if you hear any sounds in the background, it's my son. He's playing a game, okay? So all right, here we go. Let's go ahead and see what the main message is for you from Spirit. Let's see what's going on. Whoa. Okay. So what you got is celebration. All right, that's beautiful. All right, let's see what else comes out for you. We need 2 more. Okay. Awaken. Ooh, this looks like it's going to be a good reading. This is beautiful. Okay. 1 more, Spirit. 1 more. What else, Spirit? Give us 1 more, please. Okay, that one came out. Go ahead and take it. And we got hope. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at these 3 and see what's going on there. So we have 1, awaken. It is time to awaken. Humanity needs your unique illuminating light. Dear one, the universe has been gently nudging you forward with signs, synchronicities, dreams, and coincidences. It is your time to awaken to your true creative potential and inherent power. You are being propelled forward to stir the ancient wisdom that is already in you. And I feel like that fits our air signs perfectly, because if you notice how the mind is highlighted, you guys are amazing when it comes to your cognitive skills, how you guys think through a lot of things. Not other signs can do it as effectively as you guys can. And I feel like with the thinking comes a lot of wisdom, and I feel like this is perfect for you guys. So I feel like there might be an elevation to how you guys do things when it comes to your mental space. Enjoy this process of unfolding and watch consciously as your life transforms. You already possess all the tools you ever need on your journey, and this chapter is simply a reminder to pay attention to the signs. Your conscious awareness is expanding, and the wisdom of the sages is being reflected to you through Mother Earth herself. Situations are presenting themselves to you to match your increasing vibration and to remind you of your awakening power. Boom. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 6. So we got celebration there. All right. So your light is radiant. Be open to spiritual and material blessings coming your way. Celebrate your achievements, dear one. You deserve it. You're being honored for all that you have already achieved on your journey. So celebrate your life, accomplishments, and amazing growth. So remember I said I feel like you guys are elevating in your mental space. And I feel like this is something to truly celebrate, because there is a lot of growth here when it comes to you and how you do things and how things are about to change. And I would celebrate my power and increase in growth and stuff like that. I would celebrate those things. You have already assisted so many souls to express their own unique light. Spirit has seen your tireless work at all hours on projects to assist to humanity. The time, energy, and love you have dedicated to the many hungry souls hasn't been easy. There were times I left you tired and drained, but still you soldiered on and persisted with love. There is much to be celebrated here. You're an amazing, radiant soul, and we're so very honored to have you work in bringing humanity back into alignment and balance. And you know what's so crazy? This kind of reminds me a little bit of my sister. My sister is a true Libra, okay? And she is an amazing, giving person. Whenever there's a need, she is the first one to fill it. And I feel like she runs herself ragged a lot of the time, because she's constantly being pulled this way and that to help other people, help her own children, help her own family members, help other people in the community. She works with a lot of people that have, you know, a lot of issues. So she's always extending herself and taking people on and helping them the best way she can. And she's also very resourceful, and she's very intelligent. And so I feel like a lot of that really takes a toll on a person. All right, so let's go ahead and go to 16 for hope. Behind the passing dark clouds, the sun still shines bright. Feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, afraid, and defeated are a few of the symptoms you can experience when passing through an emotional storm. All is not as it seems. The passing storm will uncover suppressed emotional energy that is in need of clearing and balancing. As challenging as it may seem, the passing great clouds are an opportunity to grow, learn, heal, and transform limiting behavior, patterns, and beliefs. It is not about staying positive through the storm. It's about understanding and truly seeing the imbalances and wounds within you that attract this energy to your space. Clouds do pass and will continue to pass until you learn to truly see the underlying message and lesson. Only then will you transcend the fear and irritability of these challenging cycles. Okay, so there is quite a bit of stuff to learn here. And I feel like once you deal with this situation over here that talks about hope, I think you're going to move forward and awaken yourself to brand new things and celebrate all of this. Okay. Sorry, guys. So this is about, you know, you guys finally dealing with certain things that really have bogged you down for a little bit. And, you know, sometimes when it talks about emotional situations, I don't think it always have to necessarily be a broken heart. It could just be you're drained emotionally because you have to help everyone, or you just always put yourself last, or you just bogged down by being unfulfilled. So there's like a lot of things that you really have to deal with here. And once you see what those things are and you are conscious and awakened to what those issues are emotionally, you'll be able to move from it and be able to celebrate those things. So let's just go ahead and do the tarot and see what it has to say. Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify with celebration. Six cards, Spirit, 6 cards. Here we go. All right, we have the Page of Swords. Very fitting for you. You guys are air signs. Let's see, 4 of Wands. Okay, celebration. And then look, it even says it right there, celebration. Okay, so the 4 of Wands. Wow. We got 9 of Wands, fear. Remember, emotional state here. Fear is an emotion. 8 of Cups. Okay, let's keep going. 7 of Swords. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. And 3 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is that with what we already spoke about, here is the Page of Swords, and I feel like this is this part right here, the awakening. Page of Swords is a person who is in a space to learn, a space to be open to wisdom and understanding, but they're constantly searching and learning, but also being aware of their environment and being aware of what's happening at all times. That's why they have the sword. They are very diligent and very prepared for anything that comes their way. And I feel like this awakening that's happening with you is like now you're ready for it. Why? Because we've gotten to this place of the 8 of Cups being very dissatisfied. Remember, I mentioned your emotions. Some of you it may not even be like anything huge. It could just be that you're dissatisfied emotionally with a lot of things, or you're bogged down, or things are just aren't going the way that you want them to. But this is dissatisfaction and walking away from whatever this is. Whatever is keeping you from having hope and being awakened to what is coming in for you, you know that right now is the time to get away from that. Understanding and facing your emotions and things that you have dealt with. And remember, this is a reading in general for all my air signs. So the level of how you guys are dealing with things emotionally can vary. Okay? So whatever this situation is for you, you understood that this is the one thing that's keeping you from getting beyond where you need to be. You're being called to open up your mind, have more wisdom, be more beneficial in whatever areas of your life that you're dealing with certain things. If you're a leader in a specific place, like in a spiritual place, or at your job, or just dealing with people in general, you need to have a clear space in your mind to not deal with emotional stuff. Okay, you don't want to deal with the negative stuff, but you want to have clarity. You want to have a clean mindset and a peaceful mindset to be able to do what you do best, air sign. Okay, and so we already know that whatever it is that was keeping us back emotionally with this 8 of Cups, we have to walk away from it and make that decision that I cannot thrive here, and I understand that I cannot learn here either. I can't do a whole much of anything here where I'm at. So probably the best thing to do is that I'm aware that this environment here needs to not be part of my life anymore, and I need to move forward. So I'm going to go ahead and take those steps. All right. So now we have the 4 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. Now, how do I even explain this? Because you have... So what you got going on here is that we are talking about celebration and being awakened to brand new things that are coming in for you, and you're progressing and doing amazing things in your life. But whatever this dissatisfaction was, you know it wasn't good for you. 7 of Swords has to do with this deceit, had to do with underlying issues that were not exposed to you. It has to do with people doing things behind your back, or just how they operated wasn't proper. And so I feel with the 4 of Wands, I think once you awaken and go through this process of dealing with a lot of the emotional part of what this issue was, and you face this, you'll be able to celebrate a brand new foundation in your life. 4 of Wands, it does have to do with relationships, but it also has to do with celebrations and getting together, ceremonies, having a good time, but it also has to do with the foundations we put down and set in place. And so I feel that right now, all the stuff that was hidden from you, all the deceit, all the issues that you had with whatever situation, even if it was deceiving yourself and you weren't being honest with yourself about what needs to happen, I think you're going to celebrate all of that and be able to move on from those things and be able to set a brand new foundation in your life and celebrate that. So yeah, so you're off to a good start, and I feel like a lot of this stuff is going to be uncovered. You're going to be awakened to the truth and to the things that you weren't seeing for a little while. Okay? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. So let's go ahead and go into the 9 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles. Now, once you start to see and be open to this, it's like, to me, I feel like it's a bittersweet type of situation. Like there is movement forward, there's progression, and then how you're going to be doing things mentally, you're going to excel and become better at them, but it's going to take a price. Okay, because you have to delve into this emotional part. And I know for our air signs, you guys are not the type to really fixate on the emotions. Usually you leave that to the water signs, but in this case, whatever this situation is, you're being asked to really dig deep in your emotions, which is not something that is common for you. And I'm not saying that you guys don't have emotions, or that you don't express yourselves, or that you guys don't touch it, but it's just like the depths of it that you're being asked to really focus on. Once you start to really fixate on the emotional part, the Nine of Wands is going to come in. You're going to see a lot of the jacked up shit that's there. Remember, the Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. Some of you guys have gone through hell and back, or dealt with a lot of things, or just kind of like, I don't know, like how can I explain it? It's like you dealt with certain situations with people, or just in general, at work, where you're doing good, you try to do your very best to keep connections with people, and then boom, a situation happened and someone did you like filthy dirty, like you were not expecting it. And so this situation comes out and you're like, what the fuck? I did everything to help that person, and look at how they did me. How could they do this to me? You know, and that might not be the case for you guys. It's different situations. I'm just giving you an example. We were not expecting for something to pop off like this, and I feel that for some of you guys, you kind of like covered it up and be like, okay, well, I'm just not dealing with that person again, or I'm just gonna move on from this, and just they can stay over there and I'll go do this over here. But the thing that we didn't do is that we didn't face the wound, and we didn't face the emotional part of this situation. So whatever the depths of emotion is for you, that's what this is. And so now that we are facing and being awakened to this thing, we're starting to see the wound, and we're trying to cover up that wound and heal it. And once we do that, hope comes in. And when we start to see hope, we feel so much better. And we understand that we're going to do so much better. And now we're going to get beyond where we've been. And now we still have some action and power and push to keep going. We still have some strength left, even though we've been wounded, or we dealt with some crazy stuff, or dealt with something that, you know, they kind of pushed us back a little bit. We have that hope. And once we understand and we deal with this wound stuff, or the emotional part, and we start to see the light and we feel better, boom, there comes that the awakening, the wisdom, the expansion of how we think and how we feel, all combined in one. It's like we become somebody different. All of a sudden we just learned and experienced something that's going to help us along the way. And yeah, we're just going to elevate our mindset. It's like you guys are growing beyond where you've been. And once that happens, it's like we can celebrate now. Growth is here. I've done all this work. Let's go party it up. Like, this is an amazing thing for me, because I struggled to get through this. And now I finally did it, and I put in the work, and look at 3 of Pentacles. Something's going to come through for you that's going to work in your favor. How you think now, you'll be able to celebrate with others, but at the same time, you'll be able to work with other people effectively. And how you work with others and how you invest in things is going to grow. Remember, Pentacles is all about growth. And so now you're going to be more in a stable place, either working with others, being in a relationship with somebody else, or the things that you invest in personally that's going to help you expand in your life. all of that's going to grow and it's going to work to your benefit, and you'll be able to celebrate this. Okay, so hopefully this made sense to you guys. If it did, please like and subscribe, and also just let me know in the comment section how it helped you guys out. But I do apologize for some of the noise back there. I have my crazy toddler, so you guys forgive me on that one. But anyways, you guys take care and have a good one.